Liwa and CY for this wonderful warm welcome. I'm very glad to be back in Taipei again. Had a very interesting moment in history. Because what's significant about our times is that we probably will experience greater change in the next 10, 20 years than we have in a long time in human history. Major changes are coming. What I hope to do today is to share with you my view on what these changes are, and also talk about the implications for Taiwan. And I must emphasize that I'm trying to speak to the people of Taiwan as a friend of Taiwan, because as you look around the world and you ask yourself which parts of the world can possibly suffer a great deal as a result of these changes, it's clear that there are some dangerous flashpoints in the world and some less dangerous, or frankly even relatively peaceful areas of the world. And if you have to do a list of some of the most dangerous areas in the world, by any objective calculation, Taiwan comes very high up on the list. So that's why it's very important for the people of Taiwan to understand clearly what is happening, especially in the field of geopolitics. And that's why I believe we call it the geopolitical summit. And then we can also talk about what the impact will be also of the US presidential election. So what I plan to do therefore in my remarks is to divide them into 5 parts. The first part, I hope to try and give you a broad overview of the big structural changes happening in the world. Part 2, I would like to talk about one particular context, which actually has been mentioned in the opening remarks, that clearly will have an impact on Taiwan, which is the geopolitical contest between the United States and China. And thirdly, I want to discuss a question which I'm sure is at the back of your minds. Who's going to win? The United States or China? And fourthly, I'll talk about what impact, if any, will there be on the relative choice of Donald Trump or Kamala Harris in this election. And finally, I hope to conclude by making some suggestions, hopefully helpful suggestions, on how Taiwan can navigate its way through treacherous waters. So let me begin in part 1